Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor. By golly, we got your special edition boat here. I think it's 75 years. I could be wrong. I'll have to look. But anyway, the F115 13 by 15, I think it was a 13 by 15. But anyway, you look at it, we needed to go up a pitch. It's hitting the rev limiter just before wide open throttle. So I definitely go up a pitch. It should be just fine. Now, if he was in higher elevations, I'd say maybe leave it alone. It's got the ladder, pole holders on it. I just set up your SIMRAD for you, calibrated your GPS antenna. And that RS-20 isn't capable of AIS. It is DSC, but not AIS identification system, which should identify that. You need to go to the RS-35 to get that. Anyway, tachometer, standard tach. You got your fuel, you got your horn, you got your nav lights, live well you don't have wiper. Up goes to starboard, down goes to boat. Bilge pump, that's auto, and that's manual override. So we'll leave that on. I'm going to shut that off so I don't forget. So when we're sitting here, you just hit this until you hear it. You just see that SIMRAD, leave it alone. Over here, just hit it until you hear it beep. There, beep. Or when it just flashes, you can let your fingers off of it. And then just hit X, and that gets you out. Weather, I said, and you go like that, scan, scans it. And if you want to get channel 2122, you got to scan it until you see a 10 over here. Okay, where was it? Oh, scan. Until you see a 10. Gosh darn this one. I'll skip it. There, just hit that. But there, see where the 10 is? I'm going to wait for that to pop up again. Then you can get 20, 21. But if you don't do that, you're not going to get 21. Exit out of that. So we're going to scan it. Then this, when it comes up, you just hit accept. Not now. There's your with high density map, fishing map, your spot depths, your color depths on your GPS, and we're running at 200 kilohertz off of this. I set up these. Now if you want to change that, just hit that one, and you can change the general, how I have it set. Fuel, anchor, fishing gives you different numbers, or you can just hit edit. If you hit edit, you just push whatever one you want, like that one. Hit this, whoop, finish editing, go like this, edit, go like this, and it gives you a list that you can pick whatever you want on that. So we're gonna go X out because we've got that set. And waypoints, tides, you want to see what the tides are doing, boom. And this is really fast. Whoops, better see where I'm going. Yep, better start up the motor, just turn the key, it's fuel injection, hit it. We got a little wind and current. Shallow water, see, I was just right in there, I knew it. It's super low tide, tide is coming, or the tide's coming in, but it does get shallow over here, so I'm gonna just back on out. So then you can go into here, you can go to vessels, which you ain't gonna get. You can get your moon, you can change the date or the position right here. Just pick what you want and change it, and I'll show you all that when you come down here. Go up here, store phone. Okay, combos, I got that one set up for you, or my fishing one right here. A scope, that's anything blinking in here, those brighter colors. If it's blinking 6 feet and it goes after, that's a living object. And I'll call this my fish getter, and I'll explain this to you why. You got side view, you got down view, you got my fish getter, and then my regular sonar. And this is on true. This is on 200 kilohertz. Okay, then you got other ones right here. You can have all your data, your GPS, your sonar right here. So that's that. You got about almost a half a tank of gas. Nice boat, good water flow. Take a video when you first get it. I would say that way you know what it's a month from now. Hey, I thought that had a better stream coming out. Now you don't need to see your urologist on that. If you come back, oh, that's it, or motor noise, you don't hear a lot of this stuff when you first get it. These motors are quiet. Let me see, 75th anniversary. That's right. Okay, work down. Of course, you got your valve here. If this ain't hooked up right here, you can turn it off or put the cap on it. Hit this. It works. No leaks. turn it off. Wheel chock's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here for speed over ground. There we go. This is pretty quick with the 115. Now, if it steers a little hard at this speed, just trim that motor up and it'll make it a lot easier. But then when you get going in a straight line, trim it down. Ready? 2 seconds. Awesome. Start trim. Hits the rev limiter right there. Bring it down. Bring it down. So definitely go up a bit. So if we're doing 37, if you go up a bit, 38, you would be almost doing 40. Now use your trim again for the steering. It's hard to go to the, I'm going to trim up. Right about there. Because if I trim down, it's going to go easy to the left, but not to the right, so you want to trim up. Then it makes it easier. When you trim it, you should be able to take your hand up and it goes in a straight line. Here's my heading. It's staying right at 02. See now how it took off there? You need to trim it down. Nice boat. All right, this boat doctor. Hey, a little trivia. Since I started doing this, I mean, well, working at the marina, how many boats do you think I have ran out? Someone asked that today. And this is on the conservative side. Because you got to figure, I run all the service, all the rigging, all the customers, people that have problems with their electronics I take out. When in the younger years, when I felt pretty decent, I used to run, easy 5 a day, easy. Sometimes 6 times a week, sometimes even on a Sunday. But now I'm down to about 3 a day, 5 days a week, hit and miss. So since 1997, beep, time's up. Just a hair over 24,000 boats I have been in. That's a lot. It doesn't seem possible, but you do the math. It's a minimum of 1,000 boats a year that I run. So if you figure even say 3 a day times 5 is 15 right there, and that's a conservative light day. So 15 times 4 is what? 50 something? So then 50 times 10 is 500. So 500 boats, that's in 10 months. So 500, 600 times even 20 years is 18,000, I think, roughly. And I've worked there longer than that. So that's being nicey nice. Just a little trivia. Boat doctor out.